Okay, abusua ma kwa baso nkoso edeba POG Media so abusua yembonra yensemu 2020 general elections a so abusua na electoral violence bi so a ene yeda sorry ya IGP tete Yohonu submit final investigation report at the Akroma President Mahama as is a prosecution no Babesha say NPP taxa or course elections general elections no koko bubo to ekun amanfo a enye asem keto akra na de atrigger case no cry nansen Ablekuma North elections are so I just say how akumsin koko cause confusion Yohonu abusua eno na atrigger asem na sisi how akumsin so na so ayeshi mom yanko na yankonkotie ensem so subscribe like na share my front so answer into me and can be POG Media so madam say
na issues no doso pa na yabasha start from the camp of the IGP na owura ACP agozo abetudwa ono na Akuffo at the time almost what they fork ne atre ididi amoi ekwakuyeku semosi okrum hapa o na trial no course wa balita na kwankwan kusiaga iwie na papa no retirement and then no kasai IGP no compensate papa no say wahwe hu no say oman no ni ni enti from ACP no is your DCOP but to retirement me no kasai ejimo national security ejimo national security na the colleagues be are omoye active our service no be they say ma me donko your CID boss ono zia ono so COP commissioner of police and ono so betimi the IGP in the future and so amano aye then also interior minister no ade tudwa say IGP tete Yohonu a submitted comprehensive report 2020 election violence and 2024 papa na ye dwuma ni nyina wie official betimi akase was submitted to President Mahama. So these are latest development from the camp of the security campus in Noah Eba. We are near linking their Ablekuma North so say you got to abano munya kwenya our platform is so you can be. Ti papa no changes you know and I say we make say you post retirement elevation and or the ama if I say agojo. Post-retirement elevation or the manual, then you share report on that face. So the latest one now, our commission said, "You dear grow budia." Yeah, I was saying somebody be on mass and Crawford can say, she's not stupid. Excuse my language. Say, about them now or no kakumia dear go so there be oko no abuan ho. The same roman here. And only UTV for the command of pay. One here so be to me about the other day. Me tape no me ha. But the brenti intimi more. Asani, my mesha say view so.
Many medasi my main for question na member defense minister and interior minister baso. I think say for the first time we are seeing people who are getting proactive when it comes to governance. And then their utterances, I pray, say utterances are a best serve a good purpose. Na machia menua ba Esther also on pese ni dina kan o de be mame o friend Esther me call court na mechia no court yard no one of the big wigs of this party I just say do party ni pa nti madam ba bia obi amechia na urate to won IGP of Ghana mebo abaso in the sense say 2020-2024 election-related death, any manhandling and other things that had happened. No, what the enkrata and I say report according on my penny. You also say what me akai no recognize say Akuffo bi a work service no muno ananka say the fata edema omono yedema omono amfa ma omono odi abetutu yi ebi ne yewura agojo yewura the current national security coordinator
yes
can be and
Osman Raza.
Yes, and Yenuaba. Osman is doing well.
Yes.
Or boy Jumapa pay the mandate the Ashan and Sano. But you know, say saboteurs will always be around.
Of course.
And then so people go out there and impersonate the fact that they are coming from the national security. He has issued a strong and stern warning to them. In Tinekwanswano, IGP, we are grateful. And Mr. Boabasu be my IGP in the sense, say, as at around 8 o'clock now, my name is team, your grounds, and Rechi Friday, Yakoko to Ablekuma Abana. Now, may call round, I say, you call rounds no. Out of the 19, and to me, I'm calling now, we did just about 13 or something. Now, Akuffo multi pickups, a member can train wapa, say, I don't need the chance here.
Yeah.
A member can train wapa. To be very honest, no, at the time I couldn't identify as to whether they were NPP or NDC. Until say I got to one point where I thought say Yohonu a very hot spot for any skirmishes or around Odoko DVL. Wood free DVL no. There's another center be hosna where she pa. Now we move we are from DVL. Early side Yohonu. Ena me who say Alish Raj. Ne Akuffo ay di n'akyi no. Na omo na omo tete sa pickups no. Na utumu say member ni. Na Akuffo so na me na omo nam no. You could do this the other center no. Na omo so nim sa NPP for no. Indeed, it was a friendly SHC those kind of things. No, we push you na. Indeed, from there, nearby, a friend is saying, Odoko. Nearby Odoko is another police station there. Honsuna where she pa. And at that point, you know, your sister station UTV reporter chanced on me. And beside me views on what was going on the ground. And I made a fair idea. Say, my who said no panel day. I has a friendly exchange pushing this person here and they will win you this and that. But say any brother bag going into the afternoon, a beer yakwakoto abana, a beer sa friendly pushing a bed done into something else. Into Yohonu, I think say the police must be concerned. I must also say the police were very tact. Obia Obeka say the police there were security lapses because Adia and I say the type of uniform and Akuffo terrorize Ura Sam George. You know. We saw similar there. As to whether they were NDC people or MPP, nobody knows. And as to who brought them there, we can't tell for now. But they were swiftly arrested by the police. Almost slow, attending pa, how much share all this accoutrement gears, or Moko to join in protected, no, my batia batimunina, no much share. Police for 2 pickups. Yes, so Mugumuna pa, you do Mokoye. Nobody knew what they were coming to do there. And you were free those areas. And security wise, no, it was, in my opinion, no, apt. And the Akroma Mameha were kumsen. Akuffo breaking gate, no, the their numbers overwhelmed or overpowered the police personnel at the gate. Police personnel no more. But these people they were obeyed with force. Gate, no, and our police have been told not to carry arms. No. And at the end, potting power no bit me. But you see, let us also look at it this way. Aya yenye nshisheye bia yankasa anase omo politician call people no ombe obey instructions and certain rules and regulations. Now I wanted to believe say at the center na baby aye to abane pay no nobody had the right to go and stand there if you are not a EC official or a party observer. Inti they told Mame how Akumseno. Now maybe say, what was she going to do at the inner perimeter where the vote was being cast? Because Anopano by any her rounds and all those things, no. They were with the friend saying, NDC we Mustafa Bandemo. We saw all the the friendly exchanges or more until a dear Neko buy. Dear a buyer a ma or more status or more rational. I am yet to know exactly what transpired. But from the gate, to that point, or more corner soa, war retreating. If you watch the video carefully, there were a lot of police personnel protecting her.
Of course.
And even her own people protecting her. It was the pepper spray that dispersed the people. It was the pepper spray that dispersed the people. Nti akwano say the target they say obeshim pepper spray na finish. Right? Na baby o feel your told the hono. And I can say TV a media house o member. Also mo no be press conference no.
Yeah.
Mo also na ye Hogan money mo sanction o. Hogan ne sam crofo ya de omututu faso bia na abrante he may not be up to 40 years.
Yeah.
Enti wo hwa de ne feeling call abrim. E no de anyini na eche no so ehwe no na nya check it o. And when your helmet, srimful. No, the answer how Kumsin was not leaning even backwards. We should stand the posture at the time now. Not all sprinting and him say. As well, pim or it means that I can idea not only backwards and can be brutal, right? Police for a crime and how Kumsin Mukrapono almost form be. Into the pepper spray no and a breaky the shield around her and the mark the cobalt. I condemn the way Omo bone from Hono. I also condemn the way Omo deputy national organizer no ye bone no because ye kwane sa chine na bi akwa madam for bi o NPP mu and I say NDC. You understand? We can say, we should not entertain these things. But young Jintum say ye be jemra edikakra. For instance, the journalist, EIB journalist now, Lumo Ebona Sum.
Yes.
Minia, Anajo and Ra, I got opportunity to watch Channel 1 with our respected brother Bernard Avle as the host of is it key views, viewpoints or whatever it is, and the key points also. And he brought on board 3 journalists, reporters, and on war. Into more report and eyewitness accounts of Mama eating na be a branch and ko jina ya wo shootu ne it was out of bound because the police for that catch almost say journalists now don't come inside this perimeter. Bia nko ho no ko jina ho ye catch say a man nko ho that was not allowed no so on print to the point sir here said that where that came out of his mouth and say from boss no o pam me and Lumo and so we drew her because of the way I know so we all monitor na ye twen na branch person be kono ka say we catch your boss no ma pam me fi ha no and the inferiority Lumo am no so okoye de oye no. But I saw a write up about Lumo on Facebook which by the same journalist phone bio. What the person wrote was that 2010, 11, 12, 13, Lumo was the commander in Aflao. Na Jumadia would D and a year back transfer when they were all against it. And it is not his nature of what happened at a friend say Ablekuma no. Where you'll be, I wish the demon and a proper, or you'll be calm. And for him to have gotten that infuriated to slap the guy, no, it means the guy was so recalcitrant he didn't want to obey instructions. Intermediate, yes, the swift interdiction is in order, but at the same time, no, so now yapa IGP chow say on tamper mercy with justice. Now one shall say at least punishment I cry dear man no ye be lifted. Another person that born abaso any DCOP Jikuno. And also he was on the ground pa professionalism ne mannerism which was say oh boyjuma papa on also na yes demonstration on the in some stretch of road no on also na or bomb enti for Mame Hawa Kumsin and those who went to attack her no I am advising because we are going to Akwatia because already no NPP for now have been throwing tantrums say you do Akwatia ni be hu but I am saying no more refi say normal way nyina asisi time omo wa ba ye ka bi omo aso denden omo nti they justified everything today the tables na turn no you are crying and indeed abrande no to no ho epem Mame Hawa Kumsin no so why share the extended video no he had a fair share of his beatings Wohwe video ni yie pa. Oto ho wie no. O sorry ye. Ah de ne che ne share ye no. Anka wo sign achi no. He was accosted. Omo bono papa. But that part of the video short, they were not showing, it was short. But he got a fair share of beatings on the ground. Which tells you, say, Omo no more, yes, I did NDC for one, yes, sir. And I say, NDC sympathizers and one. And then nobody has also been able to pinpoint, say, Omo NDC for.
According to how come say, no, also them two Omo Fika. Not just Enkrofona, what to
exactly. Yo,
according to the interview no on the UTV,
yo,
also them two tap two on Misom take us one.
Yo, and yeah, damn, yes, what to me identify. But the fact of the matter is that, yen to me in cancer Omunina and Nkrofomo Omo time I mean how comes no. And yeah, this is one.
Yeah.
On one casane party, they were 1 meaning and ye meaning ketwa. Me my advice to Nkrofa or my major or for instance. Dr. Bawumia FST, Mama how comes in. Mohune, Mama how comes in the hall. Say in a video, no?
Yeah.
Did you see the deco in the hall?
Yeah.
Did you see the deco? Mo konto kwa ye bubbo masumu. Hwe hall, na hwe mama ne hall. Hwe papa hall, na hwe mama ne hall.
Go continue fan if you video call.
Exactly the case. You so tare obi dan ho. Enti wo hwe mama ne hall. I don't want to sit here and downplay her, say, Ombobra, Yasini Kuwas Kapa. But I want to believe that deco that I saw there, no. If you are Dr. Bawumia could do on say a shock. You understand? Until what requires to trust him, she was a and son, wako bo biasum, and I say, wako me to be ako come, right? But Mame how comes in, the way you're in a look. It is your coin that is being paid back to you of the things that you've done. Those days you were bragging, pomposity all over. People were defending you. Indeed, in the Channel 1, reporters, Bernard Avle, water to a man.
Yeah.
Now, we video footage is no more. One of the reporter was standing with Miracle Sabwaji. In the channel, Avle Bisa reporter said, so when these things were happening, where was Miracle Sabwaji? Or say he had to run for his life. Miracle is a journey. Also, ono no tie mu friend Akuffo say ye kwa kwatie na mombra ye kwa kokumbim. Meanwhile, he is the first person who ran away. In fact, interview of Miracle Abojo ono ankasa kai say no kura kitikiti Akuffo kese kura na ebu no kitikiti we. Nti na say we free. You understand? And if you allow these guys to tell you say oh ye kwa kwatie nti fa ho koje, they will be enjoying and you will be maimed. I also was what God as we speak, e be mo nine still they have been maimed forever. You're setting up a committee of inquiry, which and yet another setting up a EU. CSOs and ourselves, we forced him to set up that commission of inquiry. We are at the end of the world. Well, I'm fine, yes, you understand? And in conclusion, I pray and hope, say, Yabako Akweti.
Wrap up on the reporter IGP command.
Right.
Yes.
On the report that IGP has submitted, already His Excellency the sitting President John Dramani Mahama has promised what he will do to people affected.
Okay.
Right. The report will give him a broader view of what is expected to be done for all these people who have lost their life, their families, or anybody who got affected. And I have no doubt that the compensation or whatever it is that has to be carried out no to the letter. For me, I have absolute trust in this government. The way of it is an envy of everyone who was in government then. That is the NPP. They are all envious. NSA, Interior and Defense, Abekasa. So I pray, sir, going into Akwetiano, Yohonu will put even stiffer measures in place to curtail any misunderstanding as an unforeseen incidents be the beauty of the Akotia by election. But I trust John Dramani Mahama and the government. They will live up to expectation by, as it were, going by the recommendations of the reporter, IGP or sending.
Okay. But I say, yaw asanitano and I'm to say.
Okay, I was winning and some so our political highway so a year tete Yohonu any interior minister a year Akosa Metisa report no Edihama President Mahama CCR all take quick action on a year there so during 2020 general election. So but I'm as some Japan Kokoti sa and some way at my aha a POG Media so madam say